let's see. There was an interview they did, or a review they did for Jurassic World, that the main complaint was there weren't any subtitles for the dinosaurs, so you couldn't hear their side of the story.
Oh man, Onion, I like you a lot. That's just. I need to. Oh man. Also, my power bomb and missile count is the 666 thing. Oh wait, no, now it isn't. But it was. For a brief moment, the mark of the devil. Oh, have you ever seen that or heard of that movie, Devil?
Yeah, that was the one in the elevator, right? I saw it.
Yeah. By M. Night Shyamalan.
I'm not a big fan of his directing style or movie style.
Split is actually really good. I'm just going to say that. I haven't seen any of these other movies. I've heard about them and read reviews. Split is really good.
I did not know that was him.
I watched Split. It's great. It's great.
I have seen all but 2 of his movies so far.
Have you seen Unbreakable?
I did. I liked Unbreakable, actually.
I hear that.
I liked Unbreakable. I liked The Sixth Sense. I knew what the twist was for The Sixth Sense going in, because I had a media teacher for one of my English classes, and he spoiled the plot twist for the whole class in one of his lectures.
Oh no.
Yeah, we didn't like him very much after that.
That's a shame.
I saw Signs, and I really didn't like it. I thought it was goofy as hell. What was the one in the forest?
The Visit?
Yeah.
No, that's a different movie.
No,
Happening?
not The Happening.
Wait.
I did kind of like
It's
The
all-
Happening. It was weird. The plot
It's
was
it.
kind of went way off into left field somewhere, but it was enjoyable at least. Yeah.
The Happening?
Like, I didn't hate watching it.
It's the wind, guys. And the seas and the wind.
God, what was the one where they were in the forest? It was like everybody was hiding in the village. Thank you. That was.
You're welcome. Oh no! Wait! Okay. After this, I'm going up to save.
Okay. Like, the village was just probably one of
I
the
just-
slowest movies I've seen in my life. Like, there was nothing really happened for the first God only knows how long in that movie. Then at one point the main character just literally starts wandering around. And she's blind, I think.
Oh my god.
And then it just kept going to more and more train wrecks after that. I didn't see Lady in the Water. I heard that one was okay. And After Earth was... I'm trying to think of a funny way to put this, but it was... Yeah,
That was Shyamalan?
The one...
And the power of Will Smith and
Yes.
his kid, right? I like
Will Smith too.
a lot, but I feel like that was a misstep. Oh no, sorry, it's oh wait, who was? No, Eddie Murphy is the one that kind of fell from grace a little bit. I liked him in Beverly Hills Cop, and then that's kind of, and then Shrek a little bit. No, Eddie Murphy now. How about that? Eddie Murphy now.
Yeah.
Meet Dave. And then
I forgot that movie existed, and I don't even
Meet
remember.
Dave is about a spaceship that comes to. Meet Dave is about a spaceship that comes to Earth, but the spaceship is Eddie Murphy, and he has tiny Eddie Murphys living and working inside of him. Yeah, but they're all Eddie Murphy, I think. I think that was the. I would think that was the death knell of Eddie Murphy as different characters, the kind of thing. I was 2 rooms away from a save point when I died. I was 2 rooms away from a save point when I died.
That's
2 rooms.
That's unfortunate.
Oh god, it's a series of unfortunate events up in here. And there's my episode title.
You have to leave the up in here on there too.
No, of course I don't. Yeah. Space Pirate Mothership. But Mother Brain was already killed, so who's driving this thing? Ridley's dead. It can't be some kind of stupid Ridley kind of robot guy, right?
Nah, it's probably the autopilot.
Okay. Oh, I love Wally.
Yeah,
I love
that's
that
it. Wally's
character.
flying the ship.
The Sorry, I just derailed to Wally. I love Wally, but Ratatouille has replaced it for me. Is it a good groan or a bad groan? Oh.
I could see that. Ratatouille's better than it really should have been, based on the concept.
Yeah. Okay, well, now that you said the word opinion, then I can back off. Okay, now I'm gonna just get angry and troll you.
I still haven't had The Incredibles get beaten for me.
Yeah, but... I need to watch that again.
Yes, dare say it.
We know it was incredible. No, sorry, I was laughing at Space Pirate killing another
Oh, I thought you were
Space
laughing
Pirate.
at the joke. No, definitely not laughing at the joke.
I was about to be all like, I'm missing an energy tank! Oh wait, I'm getting it.
Yeah, it's...
Oh my gosh.
It keeps like it'll show up in a lot of people's it'll show up in a lot of people's like favorite movie lists, but for some reason it never really gets like mentioned outside until somebody mentions that there's a second one coming out, and then suddenly everyone's like, oh, I love that first one, but otherwise I never really hear it get mentioned. And they should be. Internet, get on this. Start talking about The Incredibles to everyone that will listen.
If the internet watches this,
Yes.
even. If they can slog through this entire playthrough.
This is
If I can get this item.
this is our gift to them. Their discussion about The Incredibles is our gift to them.
Watch The Incredibles?
Yes, that's our gift.
Okay. Yeah, so this item is pretty...
I don't think I have it sitting up there. I think the only Pixar movie I own is the Pixar collection. Of like the collection of the little shorts, I guess I should say. Yes.
I liked it. It was good. Yeah!
No!
No! Shine, spark,
Could not have been better
scrapbook.
timed.
Oh man. Oh, jeez. No! Shine's barking is really stupid in this game. Just gonna point that out.
I really kind of wish that those speed booster blocks would at least
Really?
stay gone if you leave the room and come back.
Make him power bomb blocks, because then they stay no matter what, I think.
Maybe you're right.
Ugh, sorry, guys. 2 rooms away. How does
This
that
is one of
happen?
the last power-ups you have to get, right?
Items in the game. It's the last item. I think I'm just going to the final boss after this, because it is literally cake.
I like Cake. They're a good band.
I don't like actual cake, though.
Trying to think of a good way to describe them. They're kind of, like... I don't even really know how to describe them. They're like kind of somewhere around like they're somewhere in the general area of like folk blues rock kind of stuff. Like it's one of the bands where the singer doesn't really sing as much as he kind of talks in a rhythm.
Huh. I kind of like that.
But otherwise they have kind of like a kind of a classic rock bluesy kind of feel.
I'm sorry, guys. No, I know. Just... Oh. Another item I have to hate in this game.
It's forgivable. This one's kind of a pain in the butt, and at the very least you're doing it the easier way, because space jumping all the way through there is such a kind of shot in the dark.
I did it once or twice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did too, until I found out that you can just shine spark across the bottom of it. Yeah, that's where the problem with space jumping's at. Went like 10 feet out and just went, nope. Doesn't really help matters much that you have just barely enough time to keep the shine spark charge if you drop down there. So if you get hung up at all, you gotta redo it.
Can we try something now? Okay.
Oh, I think you got it.
There we go.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna save, because that was really terrible.
Yes,
And then
just in
final
case
boss
you
time.
die to, our as of yet unknown and unmentioned final boss.
What's after the final boss? The stuff the stuff that comes after the final boss is really terrible. So
I can't spoil it.
oh man, we got all the items though, 100%. Yes, 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 yes. Check marks everywhere. Good. Okay.
I couldn't spoil it even if I wanted to. I don't remember what's after the final boss.
Oh, you'll see. Hopefully I get it the cheap way. Have you guys seen Fences yet?
At other people's houses.
It's a movie that's coming out. I'm gonna check it out tonight. I think like it's gonna be like an Oscar movie or something. Wonder what's gonna happen here.
It's a rave. Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, it is.
And on hard, he does way more damage than he has any right to. He is, actually.
He is. He actually literally is.
The game does increase his stats by a fairly significant amount if you get 100%. Like in normal, if you don't have 100%, it's, or maybe it's if you do, he takes like 6 super missiles and that's it, he's dead. Like you could take him out in seconds. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, there it is. Just if you can avoid getting hit by anything, don't get hit by the claw. That just ate like 3 of your energy tanks, I think.
Cool. And my favorite thing to do in the entire game. There, and then we leave. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was fun. What? Yeah. I mean, it isn't that bad as your standard Metroid backs you into a corner final boss.
Yeah. And admittedly, this whole area was kind of a surprise for me when I played through it the first time after only playing the first Metroid to relate to it. I mean, I played other Metroids, but I mean, I don't know, back before the internet spoiled everything for you before you got the chance to play it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm doing, is this shine spark that I'm gonna carry throughout this whole corridor. Remind me to not shine spark on the slope, but the shine spark on the top portion. There we go. Good. Okay. This takes me directly through the little tunnel at the very end of it. Boom.
That's such a smooth trick.
These guys! This is why!
No!
Oh god, you!
Almost.
Go away. Go away.
There is a way you can cheese them, which I think he tried to do, and then there was somebody else behind him. Like, you can get... yeah.
I did. And then this part... Okay, guys. Who's gonna kill Samus? The guy that's outside or the guy that shows up? Neither! They're gonna kill each other trying to kill Samus. Another favorite part... The end game is literally my favorite part of the game, because there's so many funny tricks and Space Pirates killing each other and just shenanigans. He jumps out, but you can kill him. But I think it's funnier not killing him, because another guy shows up, kills him, then tries to kill you. You're just this little, like, train of Space Pirates trying to kill Samus, killing each other. In a strange anatomical way relating to the baby.
That
Never mind.
makes more sense than it probably should. I was gonna guess they were stingrays.
Sakamoto! No! No. Not again. Sakamoto. So yeah, what'd you guys think of Metroid Zero Mission? Oh yeah, I can't even play the original anymore. Ever. Not that I did in the first place. Kenji Yamamoto and Minako Hamano, you have my complete respect and love. They did music for this, Prime 2 and 3, Super Metroid, and Fusion. And this. They're gods. No, the tech in this game is superior to Fusion, but I just like the boss fights. I'm a big boss fight junkie.
The bosses are way better in Fusion. I feel like Zero Mission is the better Metroid game, because Fusion doesn't really let you explore to the extent that most other Metroid games do. Like you can't really explore very much at all until the end of the game. You can kind of like take a little bit of side trip here or there, but you can't really, like, the game very heavily railroads you.
Yeah.
In Fusion.
And then there's the entire circumventing of the whole station at the very end of the game that you can do. You can find all these different paths. I'm not going to do that because I'm doing a 1% run, but yeah. 100% run is just a little too tedious for me. There's way too many variables and stuff. So this little bit right here is the very, very end of the game, and we're going to leave it off here. So guys, anything last words to say?
Ditto.
Yeah, let's just get our final time. The suit that started it all. Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, just under.
To be fair, though, I mean, I would expect her to wear kind of a suit.
Cool.
In that thing, like Domun wore one.
Alright, guys. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to cut this off, guys. Thank you so much for recording with me. And to everyone else, and to all of us, to all of you. See you.
We love you.
Next mission.